MC Creates. My name is Jackie McKissick and today we are making this project. These are my gift wallets, money wallets for the children for Christmas. The money goes in the little bag. I saw this on Jan Brown and she saw it somewhere else, so I've used for 3 of these. I used my stash, and these 3 and the one I'm making today I used my Positively papercraft kit. I got these 3 A4 sheets of card. I got this one and I got a star one. I also got 2 red, 1 green, 1 brown and 2 gold sheets of cardstock. I got all the thing to make the handles in it. Yes, I got these little embellishments in it, and I got the bird dies. I also got green ribbon and green and red gems. So I was really pleased with my kit this month, as always. So these are the dies. They're by Creative Expressions, Lisa Horton. So that's how I made all my birds, but I wanted to use a couple of the little embellishments as well. So I'm using another one of those today. So definitely enjoying my Positively papercraft kit. Now I just need to make boxes of them. I needed to make 9 and this is the last one. So let's get down to it. The only thing I didn't have in my papercraft kit was a piece of paper, because what I got was card and I needed a piece of paper that wasn't just as heavy as card for my bag. So I've picked up this piece from my stash, and it is 9.5 by 4, and you're going to score at a half, at 1, 5, 5.5, 6 and 10. You're going to turn it and you're going to score at 1 and at 3.5. Okay, that's your bag. Then for your card base, you need a piece of A4, or you need a piece that is 11.5 by 8.25, which is A4, and you cut it. This is 11.5 by 5.75, and the bit that you cut off, you keep it for your belly band. Okay, so on our 11.5 by 5.75 base, we're going to score at 1 7/8. We're going to score at 5.75 and at 10 1/8. And that is all our scoring done. Okay, so you want to mount them. Mounting that way, I should have mounted. Try it again, Jackie. I've been up a while. Valley. And then mounting again. And that is your card base. So for our layers, we want 1 piece of A4 card for our mats, and one piece of A4 card, or whichever you want to use for your layers on these ones. I have used 6x6 papers. I've had to use 3 sheets, but I'm on a use it up kick, so it was good to get it used up. I just love them wee birds. I think he's my favourite. I don't know, I just like the colours. Right, so mats are 5.5. Cut your A4 at 5.5. Then 4 1/8, 5.5 by 3 5/8, and you need 2 of those. 5.5 by 1 5/8, and you need 1 of those, and then 5.5 by 1 1/8, and you need 2 of those. That'll be your green bits. For your layers, you need 5 3/8 and 5 3/8, 3 7/8 by 5 3/8, 3 3/8 by 5 3/8, and you need 2. 1 3/8 by 5 3/8, and you need 1. And then your last bit is 7/8 by 5 3/8, and you need 2. And you can get, all you need is 1 sheet of matte cardstock and 1 sheet of A4 layer cardstock if you're using that. So, and this card all came from Lime Tree Crafts, and I have to say I'm very impressed. Right. Yes, I'm just going to stick them on before I forget. Before I start the bag. I don't want to start the bag till I've got everything ready for it. So your biggest piece goes in there. And then you have 2 pieces this size, one on this side and one on the opposite side. Your 1 5/8 piece will go on here. Like that. Take it down a wee bit, Jackie. Like that. And then your 2 1 pieces will go on both sides of this. Like that. And then the other one on the other side. And I'm using my quick grab glue for this, my art glitter glue. Like that. And then that will go over like that, and that will go over like that, and your last piece will go on there. And I have a bit of tape stuck to my finger, and it's annoying, to say the least. Okay. And that is your thingy-majigger. Okay, just leave that to the side now. Put your glue lid on for a minute and go to your patterned paper and burnish along the score lines of it. once you've done your, in the middle it's mountain, valley, and mountain, or valley, mountain, valley, depending on what way you do it. Your two outside bits are mountains and your inside bit is a valley. And then this one is a mountain and this one is a valley. Okay, so you then need to remove, those two, that one, those two, and those two. So basically all the small rectangles and all the small squares need to go. It's that simple. And I thought this project would, when I did the first one, when I watched it and I did it, I thought, oh my word, that's going to be really time consuming. Do I really want to make 9 of those? But I tried one and it came together so quickly and so easily. The longest time takes, for me the longest time took die cutting the birds. But once you get into the swing of it, like in the swing of cutting the papers out, it was easy peasy. So that should be what you have now. I'm going to make my holes and I'm using a 1/8 punch. Now the lady made a template and did fancy stuff to make her holes in exactly the same place, but me, I'm going in with my hole punch and I'm punching, because it's paper, I'm going through all of it at one time and I am just guesstimating. There's no need for fancy pantsy. I forgot to angle those. See, I forgot to angle those so that they would cut in better. There's nothing like being found out on camera that you've done it wrong. Yeah. Now it's a matter of that bit stays in like that and that bit goes in like that, and eventually that one gets glued onto there. No, onto there. But first of all you want to put your trim it on for your handles. It has been sitting on my desk since yesterday and now I can't find it. And it's the last one. I need it for, oops, there she blows. And I've used up nearly all of it. So I just took a length, I guesstimate a length like that, and folded it in half. Got 2 bits the same size. Okay, then I took my double-sided tape and I run a bit just underneath the holes. You have to do it underneath, otherwise your tape, your trim won't sit right. If you do it above it, it makes your trim sit down the other way, which kind of defeats the whole purpose. It's supposed to be shopping handles, which means they sit up. So, pokey tool. Right, and all you do is you put it through from the outside and stick it down. Okay, and then do the same and stick it down. And it's that simple. Get the other piece. No, that's not it. That one's too long. That's all I've left, and I did 9 bags with mine. So you got a goodly amount. But it was perfect, it was lovely and fine. And it sits up rigid. It didn't flop, which means when you open the thing, the handles pop up, which is good. Right, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on there as well. And stick that down. Okay. Like that. Right, now fold the single side in, take the other side and glue it on top. Like that. And that makes your bag. Forget about the bottom at the minute. It's not required at the minute. Until you go to glue it inside, that is. So, 1, 2, 3, your centre fold, you're going to glue this bag just to the right of it. Put glue on one side, and it's going just in the centre to the right of that score line. Okay, give it a good firm press. Then put glue in the top bit, and it will go then on the other side of the fold line. Bring over your top piece and give it a good firm press. And that's your bag. Ready for your money. Now you just have to give them enough to make it look as if you've given them plenty and not have a wee empty bag. But it'll be rolled up, you know, it'll be doubled up and quadrupled or whatever, and it'll sit down inside there. So, next is our belly band. So you have the other bit that's left over from your A4 base, and you're just going to wrap it round. You don't want to press too hard or burnish. You want it just to sit round your card base. Put glue in the back and glue it on so that this comes up and down easily, like that. Right, and the last thing I did was then I cut the outside one is an AliExpress wonky double stitch circle. The inside one is a tattered lace stitch circle, and I cut those out, and I'm going to, I've already stuck my little embellishment on the front, and I'm going to use some foam tape to put it down with. Okay, and I'm just sticking 3 on the back like that. And that goes on the centre. Like that. And that is the end of my money wallet for my grandkids for Christmas. So you take that off. Give me the money, honey. And you just slide it back on. And I'm actually going to make, I've already done a couple. I'm making little gift boxes, and I'll tie some ribbon around them. And the boxes, if you're interested, are 9 by 7.5, and you score every side at 3/4 and 1.5, and it's a double, it's a reinforced box. And the same for the lid, only I did it 1/8 bigger, so that would be 9 1/8 by 7 5/8, and you score at 1/4, 3/4 and 1.5 on all sides. And they're a nice fit. So thank you for stopping by, it's really appreciated. I hope you enjoyed this different little project for today. I really appreciate that you do stop by. I'd love it if you would thumbs up, subscribe, come back for more, leave me a comment, anything at all, much appreciated. I hope you're all staying safe and well, and looking forward to a peaceful and prosperous Christmas. And until the next time, Jack you out.